All right, everybody, it is time to go over the most recent update. Also, the new voting gauntlet's here. The Edge Lord voting gauntlet. Just slay your loved ones. Come one, come all. That's so bad. Well, maybe except for Ike. But then Ike is kind of a goody two-shoe. Oh, also, I am not your normal host. Obviously, as you can see, I'm a very different person. So this is different. We're gonna go over your update notification. It's a nice change of pace, right? Anyways, update notification version 6.6.0 is coming out on June 6th at 8 p.m. And the big stuff coming up: new memento events are being added to Hero's Journey. Lineup with limited time combat annuals being updated. New weapons refined are being added. Summer duels is being updated. Arenas being updated. Ether raids is being updated. And Mirror Strike. Why don't they just write updates and then with colons and then just list it instead of writing updated a bunch of times? Ah, what is this? Thank you for playing the Fire Emblem Heroes game. Here's an update from the Fire Emblem Heroes development team. The following will introduce new features and changes in version 6.6.0. New memento events are being added to Hero's Journey. New memento events are being added. Are we putting together a bunch of armor, or do we make it fall or something? Has anyone ever played Five Nights at Freddy's? I remember one part of it that really got to me. Did you know one of the animatronics has a person's dead body in it, and nobody ever figured out, like, the employee went missing, and they didn't really go missing. It just got stuffed into the animatronic. What if we, you know, dispatch Alphonse and put him in a certain suit of armor? I don't know. Anyways, the lineup of limited time commandos are being updated. Version 6.6.0 will give us EP6 because it's the 6th month of the year. By the way, are they going to talk about how we are at midway point? I don't know. We'll see. Our new manuals. It's loot. Oh my goodness. I love Lute. She's super cute. And her voice actress, I've had the biggest crush on ever since she played Holo. But that's really good fodder. Lute's tome is still really good. I believe Lute's tome is just, it's a rain tome, isn't it? Speed res rain. It's a really good tome on a bunch of heroes. I can't believe they're giving that away. Who would really want to run that nowadays, huh? Okay, for those who forgot, she has Flora Guide. Speed res -5 on foes within 2 spaces during combat. Blue tome users only. Muriel could use it, sure, but I feel like Muriel would want to use Scion Lewin's tome, but I guess this is a really good option as well. Speed res -5 is really good. And the reason why I prefer to run Flora Guide on a flyer is because flyers can use rains, and because her tome is basically a rain ability, when you have her as a support unit, you can double stack the rains, and she's really useful for her team as a result. So yeah, Flora God I think I prefer to put on a flyer, even though, you know, all blue tome users can use it. She also has swap, seal, speed res, whatever, and then speed tactic. Okay, well, she doesn't have much else. Prioritize the tome, that's for sure. Now, as for Summer Gunthra. Summer Gunthra, guys, how would you rate her out of 10 in terms of art? I think in terms of all the summer heroes, Summer Gunthra is definitely one of the prettiest. It's just a shame they made her so bad. Why is it that every single year we get like really bad summer heroes with like S tier art? She's good fodder at least. That's at least what we got here. Anyways, she comes with Tropical Treats, which is a really crummy dagger. When a bonus is granted like Rally or Hone, she gets attack res +4 during combat. And that's it. She came out in 2019 or something like that, right? So it was bad. She has defense, Rally defense res plus at least, so there's that. And she has ARO speed res 3 and disarm trap 3. So she's really, really, really good fodder. If you want, you could give disarm trap 3 to her, as well as Rally defense res plus to her. Not her, but whoever you fodder her to. Summer Luna is both. Counterpoint to fodder art. All right. Wait, Summer Luna, they actually have to rework the art because there was a bit of an issue going into it, and she's really good fodder. I don't know if she's really good anymore, but all right. But really quickly, for Gunthra, disarm trap 3 X defense rally defense res plus, you can grab both off of her. So if you wanted to give her to Yuri, for example, really good pick. Also Duel in is also still a good option. Who else is a super scary dagger hero that you would want to do this on? I guess one of the... Actually, I can't think of anybody else who would really prefer this combination. But yeah, no, Disarm Trap is still really good. Maybe Air still. I don't like putting... Honestly, I'm not a fan of it, but I know a lot of people put Disarm Trap on Air as well. All right, as for the rest of them, we have Balthus, who's not a bad hero. Oh, wait. Are we getting extra points? Because we got Ignatz and Kai'Sa? Whoa. I think we're getting extra EPs. If they're going to make us pick between Kai'Sa and Ignatz, that's pretty cruel. Ignatz I still think is a really good free-to-play plus 10 bar save tank option. And Kai'Sa is one of the best beasts in the game. Best free-to-play. Well, there aren't that many really top-tier beasts. Not to say there aren't any. Of course there are. Well, Edelgard's your biggest one. But Kai'Sa is still really good. And nowadays, because of the release of Morim, but Morim doesn't need to be next to Beast Allies, but it would be a good partner for Kai'Sa, who does need to be next to Beast Ally for all the extra abilities. So yeah, if you were making a Beast team, Kai'Sa's still a really good pick. So I hope we're getting extra EPs. So yeah, at least 100 extra EPs, though I would like to pick up Faye for Rally Renewal 3 and then Drawback. Klein has Deathblow 3. And Balthus is still a good merch project to a certain degree. He's a cool guy. So I like our next group of Vine Codes. That's actually a really competent group. Top tier fodder, rare fodder as well. 2 heroes for Grail Pool. That's nice. Starting off June, halfway through the year with a good mark. All right. As for our weapon refines, chat, this really irks me. Why did they not release Flora last month? Huh? Does that make any sense to anybody here? That we were all like, well, if she doesn't get her refined this month, I guess she'll get her refined next month. And then lo and behold, it was just Felicia getting her refined. Picnic Flora really needed her refined last month when she was being reran on a banner, because if this refine is really, really good, who cares? Well, people who already have Floras would care, but if it's really, really good, it's too late to go pull for her. Whatever, I guess so. And this time there's only 5 heroes, no legendaries, no mythics. Anyways, Ranulf is getting a refine. He is no longer Rally Plus fodder, I guess. He might actually be good, so let's see what he is. It's funny because Ranulf in Path of Radiance was actually a pretty good unit, whereas, what was it, Radiant Dawn? He was at least good in one of the games. The question is, and Leaf was not very good, but they reversed that role in Faye because obviously the cat girl will sell better, huh? So let's see what he gets. Valoria is getting an update as well. Valoria, despite how old she is, I still think she's a top 5 support hero for infantry heroes. Well, maybe not just infantry, but she's a top 5 support hero, definitely. She's so good. I love that instant drop down, cooldown by 2. She's really good in Gale Force comp. Oh, it is for any hero. Okay, good. I forgot for a moment. I haven't seen a Valoria in forever. I don't have my own. But back in the old days, she used to be the core or a fundamental hero of any Gale Force team. She's so good. So I like that. If they give her extra stats or something, that's basically all she needs. But if they add something on top of the supportive abilities, she'd be even more devastating. As for the rest, we have Berkut. Berkut is finally getting refined. For those who forgot, his refine basically allowed him to have distant counter, and I think he denied doubles, right? Yeah? It's been a while. I don't see him anymore either. I think he's super cool, by the way, but you don't see him anymore. So yeah, probably getting extra stats. And then we have Naesala, who was our first free-to-play Beast Flyer. Wait, he was, right? It wasn't Rayson or something. Anyways, he was the best offensive one for a lot of the first couple years of the game. Well, after Beast Heroes got released. He has Swift Sparrow 2, and his Beak is kind of whatever, but I guess now they're going to update it. All right, let's see it. Saehrimnir for Flora is updating. Kriemhild from Berkut is upgrading. Raven King Beak for Naesala is upgrading. Because of how good all the other Naesalas are, Pirate Naesala, for example, is amazing. And Pirate Naesala basically has Dive Bomb, right? So yeah, Raven King Beak, I'm expecting a lot from. They usually try and make these refined heroes closer to their higher end versions that were released earlier. Covert Cat Fang for Ranulf. Ranulf is a supportive Beast Fang ability. It's really whatever. So he needs a lot of help here. Nobody really cared about Ranulf. Everybody fought him off basically. Kriemhild's nearest ally taking 20 damage is actually really good because it helps set up like things like Vantage or Desperation. But characters like that is kind of out of date. Anyways, Wolfpup Fang for Valoria. We'll see. Alright, Summer Duel is being updated. Certain on-screen text will be removed from their plays. Really? The text player's name moves that appears on the screen each time either player makes their move will cut from replays to shorten their playback time. Oh. I already thought the replays were really quick, but alright, thanks. The alters foe's name option will be added to the settings menu. This option will allow players participating in Summoner Duels to see their opponent's name as Kieran instead of their actual names. Should you enable this option, both the name of your opponent during the match and on the post-match friend request screen will appear as Kieran. Please note that names of opponents and replays recorded of this option to enable will continue to appear as Kieran even if you disable this option after the replay was recorded. Oh. What if I get my butt beat by some random nobody and then I thought they did something really cool and I don't want people to make fun of me for losing. I guess I could now use this option and just show off the cool moment instead of having people focus on names. You know what? This isn't a big deal, but I appreciate it. I think for some people this will get rid of the fear of sharing themselves, because why would you want to share your match if you made a really bad play, for example, and people just make fun of you afterwards, right? If it's just both Kierans, people can focus more on the match itself rather than who is playing. It's a small little thing, but it makes some sense to me. Also, new captain skills being added. Oh boy. Do you guys still want more captain skills? Seriously? This is we're getting to the point of Yu-Gi-Oh-ness, you know what I mean? We already have Yu-Gi-Oh text in the game for how long skills are, but we're getting to the point where we have so many different kind of captain skills. Like, I don't even remember all of them anymore. Even if that little screen showed up and told me which skill they had, I can't identify it. There's so much stuff at this point, and they keep changing them. Storm of Blows neutralizes bonuses of captain's foes during combat. Captain allies in 2 spaces of captain makes guaranteed follow-up attacks. Whoa, that's actually not bad. Auto doubles for everybody? And if you have a hero that can quad, that just means quads for everybody. Right? True brave weapons now just quad. Wait. A lot of noobs will use Storm of Blows on their Death Blow Reinhardts. Can't wait. I think I've only seen like 1 or 2 Reinhardts, mostly by really new players in Summer Duels. Anyways, neutralize bonuses of captain skills during combat is also really good. It's also really, really good. It really depends on which captain. But some captains, for example, had the ability to put null special on you. And so, or null special, so you attack them and you, like, the guard functions all break down and they can counterattack with special and whatnot. The ability to use Storm of Blows might actually be a game changer to get rid of some certain abilities. Just as an example. Anyways, the captain skill will be used in seasons beginning on June 14th at 3 AM. It'll be possible to increase your favor level and favor battles in Summer Duels to 2K. Great, they keep increasing it. This will be in effect the season starting June 14th. All right. Arena is being updated with the season starting June 14th. Here's 12 through 17. Huh? Will be adjusted so that players in those tiers are less likely to drop to a lower tier at the end of a season. Is anyone here in any tiers between 12 and 17? I thought if we were in tier 12 through 17, as long as you just ran through Arena with a 5-star team and a bonus hero, you'll stay, you'll do pretty good at least. I don't know anymore. I guess it's good for really low players, but I actually have no idea what low level Arena looks like. But okay, sure. Look out for the really new players. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. You basically do not tier 17. As long as you play the game on a weekly basis and in fact do Arena, you'll stay in tier 17, won't you? Right? Assuming you use a bonus hero and 5 stars. I don't know. That's what I thought, but maybe I'm wrong. All right. Oh! Oh! Finally, we see something that's actually truly impactful. Hex Trap up to level 5. Why is that impactful, chat? Does anybody remember? Hex Trap level 4. How much HP is it? It was ridiculous. I remember like trying out Hex Trap and was like, but everybody's HP is over this. 55 HP. Everybody has over 55 HP. Who cares? Right? If they ran two, okay, maybe not everybody has 55 HP, but if you run two Mythic Heroes plus 10 HP automatically, it's so easy to just ignore Hex Trap. Even if it doesn't work on heroes with Disarm Trap, who cares? Those heroes usually had enough HP to just ignore it anyways. So Hex Trap actually, this drop is actually, this increase is actually significant. A summoner supported Yuri, for example, would easily beat 55 HP. But now, if it goes up to 60, this actually does impact players. Plus 10 Yuris will still pretty much ignore this, that's true. Base Yuris will get screwed up by this, so this actually makes the trap a lot more useful. I like that. I recently lost Ether Raid's defense battle just because they had one more HP than my Hex Trap. And I believe it was a base Fafnir with Disarm Trap. Can't confirm Fafnir's still fun to use in ARO. Well, guess what? If people use Hex Trap level 5, it's going to start shutting them down. Okay, that's actually significant. Hex Trap basically before, in my opinion, unusable. I tried it out, and I still kept using it. Though, you guys want to know the funniest thing about Hex Trap? Even when it didn't work, a lot of players didn't remember the HP threshold. So even though they could go on that Hex Trap and be safe, they just got so scared they didn't do it.
Upgrade safe defense to level 2 or 3 to compensate for this lane change.
Wait, why? Why is this lame? Hex Trap was basically unusable before. The only time Hex Trap worked on a player was if they didn't know about the 55 HP cap. That's it. I've seen people run around my Hex Trap even though they are way over 55 HP because they don't remember the number. But yeah, before it basically only worked on players who were ignorant to the HP threshold. Now, it'll actually start mattering. All right, cool. That actually makes the trap usable. Ether Resorts being updated. 2 new songs be added to Concert Hall. Augustria Royal Palace from Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. And your name is Slim Shady. No. That reminded me of the Eminem song. From the Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem game. All right. Neo Strike is being updated. Must pull power up to level 6. Sure. Not that it really matters, but sure, more damage. Additional heroes via heroic girls, Boyd and Hill. Wow. Boyd is Arya heroic grill. Has it really been that long? The feature great. One of the best merge projects in the game available. At minimum attack speed plus 5, at maximum attack speed plus 10, and 50% attack turns into damage. Boyd's... I can't believe Boyd and Murim are so similar in that, like, depending on turn, they can be even stronger. Anyways. Finally, Hilda. Queen of Frege, my wife. I like how we got Hilda when her husband and kid has died. So she's single. I'm not gonna expand on that further. Yeah. So yeah, Hilda, Queen of Frege, obviously from 3 houses, right? Is also gonna be a hero. She's actually really good, by the way, because she's a really good red mage for people to use. That her damage output is actually pretty insane. She's really well min-maxed. I actually suggest a lot of people who are looking for a red mage to make Hilda from 3 houses, obviously. Other changes additionally. Result of upgrading and doing Dark Priestess weapon skill demonic breath will change. Okay. Isn't this the refine? Defense plus 3 if against armor foes. All stats plus 4, neutralize penalties. Alright. If bonus to combat, if a negative stats effect is active on unit at start of combat. Oh! This makes it look like that it will impact more things. Negative status effect, for example, could be do something like non-counterattack status from, say, Young Shell. That counts as a negative status effect, no? In other words, she would just automatically get all stats plus 4. I didn't even recognize this change. But this is a good change, obviously. I didn't even know it was a thing that they didn't. But alright, cool. The merge heroes with lower star ratings option will be added to the settings, but as announced in the previous notification, an option will be added to allow players to merge lower rarity heroes and higher rarity ones if they so desire. This option will be disabled by default, but it can be enabled as necessary. Do you guys remember when they did this? Some people were actually sad. They're like, we can't make 3-star plus 10s anymore. And the super OGs, 1-star plus 10s, 2-star plus 10s. But yeah, it's good that they're doing this. I will never say you should make a 4-star plus 10, 3-star plus 10, 2-star plus 10, 1-star plus. All those are a waste of time in my books, and they do nothing. But some people have made really funny builds with them. As a hero viewer, I know especially that. So it's really cool that they're retaining that ability for people to do it, even if it's not such a big deal. Wait. What? I'm sorry, what is this? Farja, Flora Charmer Sprite will be adjusted. I'm sorry, what? When did she come out, chat? How long ago was this? Why would they wait this long to... Okay. What's the change? This is like Find Waldo. Do you see it, chat? I see it. I see it. Wow. It's as obvious as night and day. Wow. They made her boobs bigger. Obviously. Well, I like that change. It's a great change. Oh wait, I should look at past her boobs. Oh yes, they also made her eyes darker. Yes, it fits her look in Awakening more often. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't do this, you know, earlier. It matches her portrait better now. That's nice. And also increasing booba size is always nice. All right, the functionality of the back button on Android devices will be improved. If the all ballot feature is active, pressing the back button will deactivate it. Good. I'm actually surprised it took 5 years to do this. Why would the back button not cancel an action? That's so weird. All right. If the back button is pressed while viewing the top level of menu outside of the home screen will be displayed instead of a confirmation window asking if you want to close the app. Good. You guys know saying better late than never? Fire Emblem Heroes consistently pushes the envelope of that saying. Anyways, that's it. That's all the news about the update. We hope you continue to enjoy playing Fire Emblem Heroes. All right, what did you like the most about this update, chat? Obviously, I like Booba increase change, and I guess they made her eyes darker. And then I guess the new captain ability is not bad. I'm happy about Boyd and Hilda coming to heroic rails. Hex Trap being useful now is really cool. Storm of Blows might be interesting for some heroes. And Weapon Refinery, I really wanted them to do another Legendary or Mythic, but I guess no, not for this month. I'm looking forward to Flora the most, I think. And then Valoria might be the most impactful one overall. And I expect, wow, there's 3 Beast Heroes. I expect the Beast Heroes to be pretty good. And our free EPs are actually pretty amazing. Loot and Gunthrow especially are the stars of that show. And I expect extra points because there's Kai'Sa and Ignatz there. But outside of that, I'm obviously going to kill Alphonse and put him in that suit of armor. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys are excited about. That is our next update for June. No mention of the midway point stuff. But obviously that's going to come up sometime and then we're going to really celebrate, huh? But yeah, look forward to that.